What's up, all my force-sensitive children?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
2 seconds into the
dog
recording.
Bjork. Yeah, that was a dog Bjork.
That just
My name
restarted.
is Shakam, betterly known as Evan. I am joined by my two co-hosts, Hunter
Okay.
and Larnell,
We're getting demonetized.
and we have a special guest here, Jaden. He's back to watch the finale of a show that he hasn't even seen any episodes of. So,
Dumbass.
welcome, Jaden. Welcome, Jaden.
That's fire.
This
Anyway.
guest isn't special. We don't want him here. He broke in on his own.
The only special thing
Because
about
I'm
this
black.
guest is the way his brain works.
This is
Anyway,
fact.
you guys
Every
ready
time
to
you are black.
watch the finale of Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I can't believe it's
No.
already the finale. Yeah, the show's
But
been so
first,
good for the last.
before we start the episode, Hunter, what happened last time?
You see, in the last episode, turns out the Star Wars producers still care very much about canon. Turns out Grand Inquisitor isn't actually dead.
I always knew it. I was never wrong. Anybody who doubted me was
And
false.
turns out that third sister fucking got stabbed, somehow survived, got stabbed again, might survive, probably not.
Yeah, last week we got the little disclaimer at the start of the episode that there were disturbing scenes, and I literally said as a joke at the start of the episode, "Are we gonna see some kids die?" Or I think I said, "Are we gonna see Leia die?" And it turns out we actually did see kids die, so I was kind of right. Anyway, we're going back to Tatooine. Well, we're not going back to Tatooine. We're going back to not Endor, Alderaan first, but we might be taking a detour to Tatooine because Reva, if she's still somehow alive, is going to try to track down Luke Skywalker as a wee lad.
Crap, this episode's almost an hour long.
Yeah, and that's including credits and stuff though. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna pander on any longer. You guys ready to start?
Pander.
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, the word I was looking for was meander, but I guess pander works too.
Oh, this episode's also gonna be fucked up.
There are going to be some more child deaths in this episode.
I mean, even if we didn't see children death, we saw child torture.
Yeah, why didn't that get a content warning?
The facility.
Star Wars do love to
It's
kill
amazing.
kids.
It's amazing how Darth Vader is voiced completely by an AI generated voice modulator. AI GM, if you will. Also, let's talk about Reva's plan.
She almost stabbed his penis.
Yeah, homie almost lost every opportunity to have kids. Good thing he doesn't want any. Kind of like me for real. But yeah, let's talk about Reva's plan. Her entire thing was like she wanted to do all of this being evil and becoming an inquisitor, going to even the lengths of trying to draw out Kenobi just so she could draw out Darth Vader so she could try to kill him. In theory, the plan is good, but the plan fails so many different aspects, even down to her getting killed by challenging literally the most powerful Sith Lord besides Palpatine.
Yeah, but like, I mean, she might have got lucky. You know, we had the whole Rey situation. Clearly, luck is a factor.
Yeah, but Rey just kind of just got what she wanted without any challenge at all. And like, if you try to tell me that Rey had any sort of challenge, I will literally just direct you to episodes 7, 8, and 9 of her looking her way out of situations.
Well, to be fair, all of our protagonists have lucked their way out of situations. People just don't like it because of other.
No, I hate women. You're right. It's 100% because I hate women. You heard it here first.
Like I guarantee, if it was the nigga man, everybody would have popped off about the way it was written. They just don't like it because she was a woman.
To be fair,
but the sequel was low-key written poorly. Even to the fact, is that a llama? Sorry, even to the fact the sequels literally weren't written with a cohesive story. They were written movie by movie.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues.
Sometimes that'd be a banger.
It can be when you plan out not planning out your story right, but when you just do it and hope you get lucky. It's just it doesn't end up working.
Nah, because I didn't hate it. And looking back on the majority of the Star Wars series, all of it is low key ass. So
It
so
is.
that being ass wasn't really that painful to me, and I enjoyed it all the same.
She really just got angry and survived, bro. Being a Sith Lord gotta be fire. Like you could just
She
take
didn't even
any
know
Hey,
battle
a
sword
Star
scars.
Wars battle, an actual battle in space. This is cool looking.
That shit look ass.
it looks
It's been a while
real.
since we just had a space chase.
It
Yeah.
literally looked like some nigga was getting shot at by a fucking Dorito.
I mean, that's just what Star Destroyers look like, bro. Like they entire like docking bay for Star Destroyers just looks like a pizza box.
It's like they
I
don't
mean,
they don't even have the clouds to make it like look intimidating. It's just a weird shaped shit moving
It's
through
just a
black and
slice of
white.
pizza. Yeah, it's just a slice of pizza moving through space.
well, you gotta understand, like in 1977, like when A New Hope first came on like screen, seeing the Star Destroyer take over the entire theater screen had to be terrifying.
Ugh.
Yeah, it literally just consumed the entirety of the like top of the screen.
You know how like space battles are done very well in Star Wars. I'll give them that. But that shit was kind of weird. It literally just was hard pan Dorito piece, green lasers, ship somehow getting turbulence in space.
It wasn't turbulating. It was trying to strafe, but
I
it
know, but
in open space. So it looked
it
weird.
didn't look very good because there was nothing other than lasers to dodge.
These
This
people
is
are awfully
And they
confident
weren't
being
even
shot
doing a
at.
good job at it either. Like they still were getting it.
I got shot 3 times. At least put some asteroids out there, bro. Like, why is it just plain space?
Why are
Plain
these
space
people
is
so
only
oddly confident being shot?
They're
because I don't think
bro,
they
they're
care. They
panicking.
look like they're all about to die anyway.
They don't look. They look pretty calm about it. Like, oh, just another Tuesday in Star Wars,
I
getting
mean,
Because
shot
fuck
at by
that.
the
you
Empire.
about to die. What you gonna do? Just sit there and scream the whole time? No,
I
you
mean,
Yes, I'm gonna
chill.
try to do something.
nah,
I'll
because
run to the fucking cockpit and be like, no, we're taking these motherfuckers on or something.
you ever
Homie,
seen
really trying to
Death
find
Row?
out.
You ever seen Death Row? Usually they either cry or they're all deadpan because they know they're gonna die and there's nothing they can do about it.
If I know I have a ship that I can turn around and fly, I'm gonna fly straight into the like cockpit of the Star Destroyer and take the Star Destroyer out with me.
Nah, because you got more than just you on that ship. So if they're gonna die anyway, if you're just gonna fly straight into the ship and kill yourself, then you're dying anyway.
No matter
So
what you do,
you literally have no other options.
Jaden, get off of your Xbox, bro. I'm tired of getting your Xbox notifications.
Real.
Dang, you been getting those too? Me too.
Man.
I get notifications
Man.
when Liz gets on.
Somebody's echoing, I think.
I
Me.
have headphones on. This nigga's so adamant about dying because he's 30.
Not even 30, isn't Obi-Wan
He's
Kenobi
40.
canonically like 40 or 50?
He's 40 by the time of this.
I mean, that's 40, but he still clearly got a lot of time left. I can't believe I didn't know who that man was by name until Eternals, and now he's in another thing I'm watching, not even a full year later.
Yeah, literally immediately after. And it's a Disney property too. That's the craziest part.
Yo, let's go. It's Little Luke again.
We're finally getting mileage out of these actors.
I
So
was about to
crazy.
say, who is she? She a baddie, but not really. Her hair fire, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they was about to duck down and walk in that little sand glue, bruh.
And glue. They're not called igloos because they're made of egg.
Now they're called igloos because they're made of ice glue.
Niggas said sand glue. Sand glue.
Ugh. Wait, isn't sand glue technically just glass or something? Because glass is like hardened sand compacted together.
Nah, glass is easily just frozen air, according to Mr. Sunday movies.
What?
Shows. Yo, homie got the Glicky Wow chilling in the. I didn't mean to say that shit.
Yo, Owen kind of never mind.
Who?
Hmm?
Who? What was you about to say?
About it.
Was you about to
They
say
heard
he
on
was
the
bad
edit.
or she was bad?
Every
Hey,
time I
they
see
heard
little
on the
Leia,
edit.
I want to slap her forehead.
She do got like a lot of forehead space.
They need to get her a tattoo or something, bro. At least a henna tattoo.
Nah, but she don't got as much forehead as the decoy that played her in episode 1.
Did Carrie Fisher have this much forehead in the original trilogy and everything?
I mean, sorta, but it wasn't. There wasn't this much forehead.
I mean, Leia got mad forehead as an adult. Like, she looked like she get hit by a train and lose, but the train will be decommissioned anyway.
She might have died, but she also deactivated this entire train.
That little scar next to his eye is really making me angry.
Why is it just that one scar? That's something I won't ever understand. People will go fight through life and limb and they'll make it out with one scar.
Hey, as long as they didn't get seriously damaged in the fight, they should be fine.
Hunter, I have more scars from things I did to myself than a scar I got when I was a child because a girl tripped so hard her tooth went through my cheek. Like,
Yeah, sometimes scars
sometimes they
also
just
just feel
heal.
weird too.
Yeah, the little line up under my eye comes from a girl's tooth going through my face. But
Cause
I
like
got scratched. I got scratched by a cat, and I've been scarred permanently.
I have my own like Anakin Skywalker looking scar on the side of my face from me and Naya just being brother and sister. So
And she
and
burns you with the
it
hot
healed.
iron. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she dumped me in a boiling lava, and I burned to death.
Boiling lava.
She chopped up all your limbs and threw you in a bucket of lava.
No. No.
Hey, I just
People hate the
realized we got
no.
an important black man in Star Wars. Again. Can't
We
wait
got a
for him to
couple. I was
become
like, we
more of
got
a
a
side
couple of those.
character. Nah, they all
We
become
got.
side characters by the end of it. They're
I was like, we get one
overshadowed
per
by the white
trilogy.
woman. Or
For
man.
real, like Lando got sidelined, Mace Windu died, and Finn literally got turned into a side character in the end of
Yeah,
the first.
which I hate it so much because I would have loved to see Finn be the main character of the trilogy.
Having another Black Jedi after Mace Windu would have been top tier for the Star Wars fans, bro.
Nah, it
Everyone
would have been
wanted it
top tier.
to.
It would have been top
That's a,
tier for the Black Star Wars fans. They only wanted him because they were fighting two losing battles. It was a woman or a nigger. Ah!
Speaking of Mace Windu, my favorite kind of Star Wars fan is the ones that are on Copium thinking Mace Windu's still alive.
He might
yeah,
be. Never lose hope.
bro. We still have so much time for them to confirm it.
Samuel L. Jackson is alive in real life, which means that Nick
Samuel
is
L. Jackson is
alive.
the biggest supporter of Mace Windu being alive, bro. All he need to do is walk up to Lucasfilm headquarters, call a bunch of people a bunch of mother pipers, and then they'll give him his job back and write some canon way for him to still be alive.
He was too angry to die. They're just gonna give him a red lightsaber, say it was fake.
Grand Inquisitor, the way his look on his face, just like, all right, don't listen to me, bitch.
It's funny because he's still so much shorter compared to Darth Vader. Like even in Rebels, he was a little shorter than Vader, but in this one, he just looks like a manlet compared to him.
Why
Everyone
is
looks
there?
small compared to Vader because
Why
he's
is there
got like
so
leg
many?
extensions.
There's so many people who's just like strong bald heads. Like, why is that a thing in Star Wars? Like, if you're
That's
evil, if you're
species.
evil or strong, you're usually bald.
Because, bro, have you seen bald people? Have you seen The Rock? He's like one of the most strongest bald people I know.
Most of the bald people I know in real life are skinny old dudes who, if you sneeze too hard near them, they might get a heart attack and die 3 times.
The fact that The Rock is on purpose is so top tier.
You sneeze a little bit too close to them on a windy day, and they're gonna fall over and roll around and
So
break all their
why
bones.
y'all just talk about my dad like that, bro? Y'all proper.
Nah, because ain't no Ain't no way you that bald that I can that bald. Ain't no way you that skinny that I can roll down my car window and you just go out that John and fly away like a napkin.
Eugene Cooney moment, honestly.
Eugene Cooney.
Eugenio Cooney moment. Nope. Can't say that. Can't say that word. Can't say that word. I mean, I can.
I mean, to be fair, I just hard earlier in the recording.
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't know if the
I also
the
moaned.
KO
That's
word,
another
the
thing.
KON word is gonna be allowed.
The
You can
hard
say
word is
quick,
going to be
though.
allowed because Speed says it all the time and doesn't get demonetized. It's fine. And Speed says it live, and that's usually what you can't say.
X30 Lambda or X11 Lambda class shuttle.
Silly.
Sue.
I say this as someone who world builds their universes every day. I do not like how pointless and trivial some Star Wars lore can be.
Nah, sometimes you just need it in there to give depth.
Give example.
What's
Real?
Okay, here's an example. Literally any fucking character in this
In this show,
He died?
he had an aneurysm. He was too mad.
He's gone.
Unlike the YouTuber. Hunter, come back and finish your statement.
Remember when Angry Grandpa folded and we all were sad about it, even though everybody hated that man for being angry?
X, he had an aneurysm, bro.
Like, people unironically talked about how he was, like, mentally abusive and then also talked about how sad they were because he died.
There's like low-key no stakes in this because I know they both survive and she doesn't.
Now,
I
there's a lot of
definitely
shit.
saw one of these people or two of these people in episode 4, and one of them was not Reva.
Reva's alive. Don't worry, they're making it canon.
They're just about to.
Don't worry.
Canon.
They're gonna CGI her into the rest of the films.
George Lucas is gonna make a special edition for the 90th anniversary of Star Wars. Like Reva was there the whole time. You see, look, there she is. And she's gonna be some superficial background character.
She's gonna look gummy as hell.
She's gonna look like a PS4 character.
Like a PS2 villain.
She's gonna look like Alex Cross from Tomb Raider. Or no, not Alex Cross.
I know what you meant. It's fine.
I think my favorite thing about like PS2 graphics is everybody were genuinely having nightmares over skeletons whose graphics were so bad their head wasn't even circular.
Doom moment, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know how people had nightmares over Meatball with eye.
Also, why did Obi-Wan still make so much drip?
I don't think it was the original 90s Doom games. I think it was a lot of Doom 3.
The thing and did the pose. Let's go. He said the thing too. Sorry, I'm popping. I'm having
His hair flying around like that is hilarious.
Hey, he's doing the pose.
How you get so far behind?
How far behind are you, my guy?
I don't know why mine is so slow, but
bro, this duel is so much better than the duel they have in episode 4, bro. This makes that duel look so sad, like so depressing looking.
I will not care what anyone says about like anything about the episode 4 duel. It is so fucking silly.
Yo, he's about to shoot him. Oh.
I
thought he just threw that, John. I thought he threw it. I was about to quit.
He spears it at Darth Vader.
Hits him. He rewrite the whole canon. Yo,
Darth Vader.
Shadow with eyes. Wow.
Alright, I think I'm caught up now. I think I'm good.
You should be. Is Reva currently standing there looking not menacing?
Yeah, she just ignited her lightsaber. She's walking around now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You're close enough. She can sense y'all, by the way.
I'm just like, can't she sense them? Why is she looking around like she can't? Your aim! You have a scope! Your aim!
It is dark, to be fair. It is dark.
Yeah, but you have a bright red lightsaber for reference.
She has a lightsaber, so he has no excuse for missing. She has a lightsaber. You can clearly see the red light. Why is this working? Why is she letting this work?
Because she's fresh off of an injury with Darth Vader and got up and walked around to be more angry.
What
God damn, this
what
fight's so cool.
wonders anger works for the will to live, or revenge for the will to live. Honestly, I need that quote. Like, I need that quote like conscripted out, not conscripted, transcripted, so I can just paste it anywhere somebody is having a Twitter argument. Anger or revenge works wonder for the will to live.
Well, key it does
Oh,
though.
just stack fire. Nah, because let me find out I get shot 30 times in the chest, and then me being so dead mad at the police officer that gunned me down, I somehow survive.
Wow, that rock.
Also, that rock was supposed to just cut in half, not shatter. What was that John made out of?
Wow, he just punched him. He cheated.
Forget using the Force. Just use your robotic hand.
I really love when Jedi and Sith Lords ever like fight or any saber.
His ankle gone.
Just revert to hand-to-hand combat with the sabers out.
Bro, Star Wars Visions has better fights than majority of Star Wars, and that hurts.
It's because it's animated, bro. It was so much easier to animate a fight than it is to choreograph it.
Nah, bro. Because Marvel fights look better than anything they could make in a cartoon, dog.
Nah, you ain't seen most Marvel cartoons then, bro. Them John slap.
Nah, they
Yeah,
don't
you
even
make
slap.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes hit different, bro.
I mean, yeah, but that's different.
Exactly.
They probably spend as much money on Earth's Mightiest Heroes as they do on a Marvel movie.
Did.
Isn't Earth's Mightiest Hero still going on?
No, that show died like 8 years ago.
Oh no, what show is it that's going on right now that people really like from Marvel? That's not
Nothing.
like MCU stuff.
There is no Marvel show currently out right now.
Marvel Animated back. Let's go.
Marvel anime doesn't count. It's not being produced in America.
What happened to her hair? Why is it so nappy? Why can't she just be a black girl with good hair?
Because, bro, did you see her hair at the start of the episode? Why is this working? Use your lightsaber, please. It's out. It's literally out.
Oh, what did he grab? What did he just grab?
What did he grab?
Her mechanical bit, bro.
It looked like he grabbed something different.
It looked like he grabbed her area.
When he took Donald Trump's advice, I was afraid.
He went after them guts.
Yeah, he did go after them guts. Just through the wrong route.
He said, I'm gonna destroy your guts. She thought he meant the other way. But no, he literally destroyed her guts.
Her lower intestine.
Why does she keep putting the hood back on?
So I'm guessing like 9 years later, I'm guessing Luke barely remembers any of this.
He probably does. There's a lot of comic stuff that happens to Luke when he was young that they don't talk about in the movies.
Yeah, that they probably end up retconning with like the next show.
And then just silence.
There was unironically an article that came out last week said, is Kenobi gonna kill Luke off in episode 6? And I was like, are you kidding me? Is that a real question that you're asking? Are you trolling? Is this a bit?
What?
Can we get something like related to live action Star Wars that just doesn't follow the story?
Well, the Taika Waititi Star Wars movie is supposed to be about nothing like with the Skywalker saga at all. And so is the Acolyte.
The troglodyte.
I find it so funny that most of his memories are about Leia. Yeah, I don't think he ever met Leia in the original trilogy.
They never said that he didn't. She did say he was an old friend, so.
I feel like that had to be worse than just letting the whole rock crush him. Like, homie just got pebble after pebble rained down on him, dog.
That's fine, bro. He's alright. He probably had a force aura around him or something.
Well, in that case, he just let the rock land on him and break. Why don't Darth Vader never make sure his opponent is dead?
Yeah, for real, he's made this mistake so many times. And the funny thing about that is people always complain about like why Darth Vader lets people live. He doesn't let them live. He has such a huge ego that he expects what he does to kill them. Like he made the same mistake in episode 5 with Luke.
Isn't that like the whole point of being a Sith?
He's stoning him!
He's fucking
he really is stoning him. This is racist. This is racism, bro. Dog, just start swinging your lightsaber.
It's not gonna be enough.
It definitely would be. He literally could put his hand out and block every one of those rocks.
He was blocking them with his
It's like
force.
anytime Vader and Anakin have a duel, it's like, or not Vader and
Vader
Anakin,
and
Obi-Wan
Anakin.
and Anakin have a duel. I mean, honestly, Vader and Anakin is constantly having a duel inside. But anytime Obi-Wan and Vader have a duel, it's always just like, this is the only dude on the galaxy that can ever stand toe to toe with Darth Vader and live.
I still don't
I feel like
understand.
Yoda would give him a run for his money.
Yeah, probably.
But Evan, you also
Maybe
mentioned
even
Darth
Mace
Vader's
Windu.
ego, but can't you say that about every Sith Lord as well? Because isn't the whole thing about being a Sith is that you have a lot more power, but your biggest weakness is that you have a massive fucking ego?
Wow,
now?
he really is stabbing him in the chest thing.
Oh my god!
I said that in my head, but I never said it out loud because I was making another joke.
Better strengthen that ego, bro.
Oh yeah. He could have won the war before.
Yeah, the
Bro,
fight is
he could
over.
have been
Wow, you're
killed Vader.
killing him.
Again.
Is Darth Vader really? Are they retconning Star Wars? What's happening before my eyes?
I would have preferred that this was the outcome, if I'm being completely honest.
If
It's
this is how
just them
Star
two.
Wars
So what
ended,
contrived reason is it going to be that Obi-Wan lets Vader live?
He died! He's dead! No amount of anger is surviving a brain incision.
No, he just. But
didn't
somebody
go all the way
on
through.
YouTube like predicted that this was gonna happen. That he would cut the mask and Anakin's face would show.
He literally just did surgery on a grape, but on a dude, dog. Why is he alive? Like,
Should be scary. I was like, homie got
He didn't-
stabbed in the chest thing multiple times, got
He
cut in the
didn't-
back,
he
and got his
didn't-
face mask ripped open.
He didn't go all the way through.
did you see
Also,
how hard and how much connected in that swing? The fact that
Yeah,
he
but-
went all the way through
Canon
means
that
he's
he
lying.
Vader, his mask cut open, and it's on the other side too. Is the craziest part.
Why
Like
is none of
Ahsoka
his?
literally does the same thing to him like 4 years later or
Yeah, I was
5
gonna
years
say the
later.
same thing. But why? Why does none of Anakin's bacon-colored face have blood on it right now from that?
Bacon color. That man is pale white, Hunter.
Feel
He
like
looks bacon-colored with the lightsaber. Like, okay,
lightsabers like cauterized wounds, so there
Yeah.
won't really be any.
there still needs to be like a cut or something. Why is he like baby smooth white?
Because he didn't cut his
Or,
face. He just
even-
hit the mask.
Even if he did hit it, it would just look like burnt skin, which it already is, just burnt skin. It would just be
Looks
slightly darker.
amazing right now.
I like how they're mixing the voice of the mask and the voice of him.
And kind of.
Also, the whole point of the new voice is the fact that his vocal cords got shot, so he shouldn't be able to talk at all.
Well, that shit was ass.
Yes.
I can't speak right now just because I'm just like in this moment.
Nah, I ruined the immersion the moment I saw the light colors changing. I just imagined a dude flashing two different colored lights on his face. I ruined my immersion a long time ago.
He called him Earth.
He's walking away.
Ugh, the
Not
top
even
of his
missed
head
it.
looks nuts.
Kenobi!
Yo,
I was gonna
this
say the
could
same
have
thing.
not have been better.
So why he not dead? Like, he could have killed them.
He didn't kill him because he's already dead. From a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view.
Yeah, Anakin is dead, not Darth Vader.
Yeah, Obi-Wan came there to kill Anakin, and Vader just said he killed himself. So
No,
boom.
Obi-Wan
Just
probably
boom.
came to save Anakin, not kill Anakin.
Nah, he came to finish that man off, bro. Did you see how vigorously he was swinging that sword at him?
Like I said, there's no way he didn't make full contact with his face on that hard of a swing.
That was
Because Ahsoka does the same thing in Rebels, and you think the way she struck at him, it would have cut his face, but that
one of
mask
the
is just
best
Armor.
fights.
What armor? Yeah.
She could just like ram the ship into her or something. What is going on?
I love that spin. They don't do that anymore in Star Wars, which is kind of sad.
Nigga just spun space.
That's like the effect they use for like the first couple of, or for Empire and New Hope, but they don't really do it anymore
Why is she trying to kill this dude so bad?
because he's the
Because it's
future of the
Luke.
Jedi.
Was it Luke Skinwalker?
If he was a Skinwalker, this fight would have been over. Why
I know
she so
she's an
babyface?
inquisitor, but
Why is she so babyface?
No, no more.
She looks
Oh
more
man, she's
babyface than
having a
little
mental
Luke.
crisis. She's
she's
having
just
an
a
internal
boss.
crisis. Come on.
No,
Come
back when
on.
she was a slave.
This is your job. This is your job. You kill Jedi children, so finish your job.
Yeah, kill kids.
It's not gonna take that much. Just do it.
I mean,
Just
look at
stab
her.
him.
Yo,
Can't believe she's having an internal battle right now.
I mean, obviously we know she's not gonna do it because the original trilogy exists.
She is a terrible
I gotta watch.
Inquisitor.
I gotta watch that.
No wonder she.
Freedom Fighter again.
No wonder she most likely fucking dies. Watch, like in 2 years from now, we're gonna get a Reva spin-off show. I bet.
Never!
You're making the same mistake every YouTuber makes. It's Reva Hunter.
I do not care.
Reva with the long line over the E.
I just don't understand how niggas can hear somebody's name throughout the entirety of 6 episodes and still pronounce that shit wrong.
She's
Well,
spared.
when I hear Reva, I think of 2 E's.
That's like when fucking Yelan released it in Genshin Impact and niggas were calling her Yellen. Even though they, said her name, they literally said her name in her announced trailer at the very start of it, and people still call her Yellen.
Low key.
Like Willis called that man Zhong Li instead of Zhong Li, even though they say his name 50 times every time he appears.
Why she put him down so weird? It's like she was struggling to hold him up.
I would too. Look how elongated that nigga's body is, bro. He probably heavy as
Stop
shit.
him, bro. He's a child. He'll be all right. They do that to themselves.
I mean, all that sand, I don't understand how she was walking with a body in hand anywhere.
What's compact saying?
Nah,
But she should have at least been slotted. Like,
I'm gonna say that shit don't look compact enough. Why is he?
usually I usually like these past couple weeks been hyping myself up saying I would not forgive her if she like got redeemed. Like honestly, I don't really care as much as I thought I would. Like I don't think this is gonna mean anything or mean as much in the long run as it is right now. Like she's probably going to just disappear. Obi-Wan's gonna leave her alone, and like that's gonna be the last we hear about her.
I mean, she been having
like they make
the whole time.
I mean, in fairness, all she ever wanted to do was kill Vader. She failed, ended up dying again, and then she said, "I'm gonna take payback on this child," and then couldn't kill the child because it reminded her of her.
This child who doesn't even know who his real dad is.
Whose dad just got bodied again by the
For
same
real,
man.
by himself. Honestly, homie bodied himself by being too cocky.
She didn't jump to 31.
I don't even care, bro. I don't need
Force
to
I
have
have
him go through.
Force I have it.
We probably ain't even missed that much dialogue anyway. It was like 10 seconds. Well, no, it's funny you say give her a beard or something, because like in most shots, it looks like she has a mustache.
Kind of does, yeah.
Cause she's black.
No.
Not a huge Jaden.
Wistful music? What the fuck is a wistful?
I don't know what wistful music is. What is wistful?
Going off right now, bro. Deaf people kind of going hard right now.
She gonna off herself. She needs to. She killed kids.
I don't know if she ever did kill kids.
You beat.
Honestly, yeah. Am I mad about this? Okay, no, real question. Am I mad about this or as mad about this as I was with Ben Solo's redemption?
All right, now take her home.
Blow her back out. You not too old.
I'll take it now, bro.
You're only in your 40s.
Jaden, if she wasn't black and ugly for Star Wars purposes, she probably wouldn't even look that bad.
Hey, it's Musta Close.
Come on, Hunter.
Yo,
Come
yo,
on, Hunter. You didn't have to say that. You didn't
yo,
have to say that. Nobody forced you to say that. It was Palpatine.
perfectly fine.
Hey, it's the Emperor.
Got a new mask. Let's go. Why does he look like he's archived footage?
Because he is archived footage.
Also, is that the same shot from the first episode?
It's so nice to
The
see
Palpatine
Ian make a
makeup kind of
cameo.
He
the
looks.
Palpatine makeup is accurate and it looks bad because of it.
That's what I was saying. It looks terrible.
But it's also a cameo, so they're not going to put that much effort into it.
No,
It probably looks as bad as it does because it's on hologram, but like them trying to make it look accurate made it look gross.
it does look accurate, and that's why it's bad.
Like he looks ugly on purpose.
No, Darth Vinky.
Yo, he finally earned the Imperial March.
Hey, that little drum sound just hit my left ear and scared me, bro.
That's what my life scared me. So honestly, yeah. Is that it? That's the episode? That's the entire episode? I was about to say they need to stop doing this cut to black thing, bro. They did this in the first episode.
They gotta keep it like the original, bro. At least they hadn't had any fadeaway transitions. That just confused my eyeballs.
What, going from green to straight white?
I saw what it was, but I thought it was rocks.
That's gotta be, dude. That's like what it was like for me and Evan when we were watching Jurassic World.
Oh yeah, literally Jurassic World went from completely dark set pieces, like blinding white, like we were on Camino or something. That's literally what it was like. Like it went from stark black to like titanium white in an instant.
Stark.
It's so bad.
Oh, Jesus, white.
Why she look like
What did he
Like-
come into play?
on adventure?
It felt like I was
Oh, she
looking
kinda
God
like
right in the face.
It
Yo,
looks like Luke the way she's dressed.
what's wrong with her hairline? God.
Also, look, Paula's blue.
I mean, but look at her mom. I can't even say nothing.
Her mom kind of
Hey,
bad
she's
though.
got less forehead now.
No, her
She got
mom.
bad.
Her mom definitely looked like Orochimaru's latest victim. Don't say she bad ever again in your life.
Nah, have you seen some of Orochimaru's latest victims?
One of them was a small child, and the other one is a woman who's now fat.
Hey, piping like what is it?
She used to be a biddy though.
Subjective. Appearance is subjective or
She
something
was
like
a
that.
baby
Perspective is subjective.
before Orochimaru.
Especially when she like that, bro.
She's not having no
Stop.
PTSD from getting kidnapped and almost dying like 30 different times. Like she's never going back to the woods by herself ever again, bro.
She probably
Maybe she is.
gonna be back in the woods by tomorrow.
Maybe she into this sort of thing. Maybe she likes getting kidnapped. Maybe this is fun to her.
She know Obi-Wan Kenobi man is.
Yo, it's Kenobi.
Yeah, see, and he brought up. Wow, that's foul.
Did she forget that she gave Lola to her? Or did Lola just sneak away on her own?
No, I'm saying it's foul because ain't no way Lola ain't save her life, bro. In fact, Lola was almost the reason it ended.
I'm gonna say Lola was almost the key reason that y'all died. LOLA 5 or 59 was almost y'all demise.
I like that all of the scenes we've seen Lola in have all been practical.
But yeah, bro, batteries not included. Get it at Walmart, Target, and Toys R Us right now on sale.
Buy, consume.
Consume, make product, sell product, consume product. Capitalism, my favorite.
Capitalism is my
I
favorite.
love
I love it here.
capitalism. Make product, sell product, and then buy consumer product from consumer.
Just like the more we just shout consume, the more like hypnosis goes around the screen. Consume.
Like every time Lola is on screen, the word consume just flashes on screen.
You briefly get hypnotized. Like, man, I should go to Walmart.
Like I need to check Walmart.com to see if LOLA 59 is on sale.
I'm thinking of a terrible alternate universe where instead of Lola, its name is LOL.
He should have been her dad.
He should have just piped Padme instead of Anakin. And then we
I
should
swear to God, I thought you were something entirely different. You scared me.
he should have piped Anakin. Honestly, yeah, he should
No,
have.
I thought you were gonna say Leia. I was very afraid.
I was going off of your statement.
Yeah, I know, but you said he should have piped, and my brain immediately went to the subject of the child we were talking about.
So Leia's theme in the background. This is fire.
Sorry. They still have time. We still have
My
time for the Cantina theme.
I want to throw properly, and it's getting on my nerves.
We still
I
have
wish I
Cantina
I
theme.
wish I could tell you more about how I just beat the shit out of your dad.
Wish I could tell you about how I just absolutely destroyed your father.
He literally could have killed that man. Everything that happened is because
The prequels have to. I mean, the OT has to happen.
I
He can't kill.
understand that, but I hate stories when the hero has the opportunity to kill the villain and they let him go, and then the villain proceeds to murder everybody they know and love.
Yeah, your father
Anime.
goes on to kill your entire planet. Fun fact,
And
Leo.
then the
Anime.
excuse they pull is you gotta be better than the people who hate you.
Batman and Joker, honestly. Like, just kill that man, bro. There's no helping him.
Dude, I was
Yeah,
rewatching a Moist Critical stream on Batman Arkham Knight, and he made every good point when it was the Joker hallucination at the end where he's just shot all the other villains. He said, "Yep, Gotham just got a lot better now."
Batman not telling me that that if Joker hit the hard N word with the hard R, that he's not capping that man into the dirt. Like, there's no possible way.
I mean, he will beat the snot out of Joker, but he can't kill him. I don't know why.
I mean,
Yo,
the thing is,
legend-
the thing is Obi-Wan didn't turn that man into what he was. He was a catalyst in the thing, but he didn't straight up do it. Batman straight up did it.
Batman is directly responsible for the Joker becoming the Joker.
He's a rich, depressed man. Of course, he's going to feel bad for creating a villain who killed everybody he knows and loves. Obi-Wan, on the other hand, he chopped homie's legs off because he needed to. He should have just did it again.
He's back in the drip. I
In the
think that's his
Three
drip.
drip.
It was so hot and uncomfortable. Like
Bro, you should have saw what he was wearing in episode 4.
all the people on these sand planets wearing big cloaks. Like I don't think that's helping much. You might as well just be shirtless.
Not the fact that it's a sand planet. The fact that
Two
the planet has
suns.
2 suns.
Yeah, on a sand planet.
The
Like,
average temperature at
there's-
night has to
there's
be
no
like
way.
90 degrees.
There's no way
Average.
you're wearing all this, bro.
It's gotta be twice as high.
They be sporting at least hundreds.
Yeah, it's 2 suns.
Yeah,
The
bro.
finest-
If the highest temperature on our planet with 1 sun is 100, the highest temperature on their planet with 2 suns got to be like over 200.
And that's considering like the distance each one is and like what stage they're at.
Maybe the atmosphere just super thick, so it just dilutes the sunbeams.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair,
can't dilute it that much
They
because
they
it's
do
the state of Tatooine.
they do enter orbit like 90,000 light years away from the actual planet itself. So who knows? Maybe.
Also, there's enough moisture on in the atmosphere to farm, so it must not be that high.
And considering the fact none of them look sweaty right now.
Nah, he definitely looked. He been working out for the past 3 days. But that's just the quality of his hair.
Yo, Obi-Wan season 2.
Yo,
The drip.
he's in the Sonic drip. Look at the goggles.
Yo, he got the goggles from Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders Advance. For the Wii
Goes
U.
fucking dies. Luke, your father, that me. No! I like how like Star Wars' biggest plot twist was like obvious to anybody who was knowledgeable to anything in the world.
What, Darth Vader being Luke's father?
That nigga's name is Darth Daddy. Like,
Yeah, but most niggas in the 70s didn't know German.
Well, no, you know what's kind of freaky?
but if you
Is that
Google-
not even George Lucas knew that. It was
Did you
something
just,
the new
no,
George
shut
made
up,
for the
Walter.
plot.
Shut up. No, were you just about to say if you Google something in the 70s?
No, the point is that that's still Star Wars' biggest twist.
That's not the problem. The problem is that people didn't know the word Vader or Vater meant father in German.
Yeah, but the point is that still today one of the most popular twists in Star Wars. So anybody who's new,
He said
He
it.
said the thing! Let's go! Anyway, continue.
everybody who's new to Star Wars in any of the recent years, like my mother had access to a computer and all types of stuff.
Also,
Knew
like,
about Star Wars.
everybody wants to spoil the experience for themselves, so people don't just naturally look things like that up. They experience the media that they're given, and then if they have more questions, they look it up.
You telling me
Yo,
you already never Googled the name of literally any Star Wars character?
I mean, if you Google the name of Darth Vader, you're probably just gonna get his synopsis, a couple pictures, and then if you scroll down, you're gonna get like the
Yo,
Wikipedia article. He look old. Like Liam Neeson just looks old. Like I know he is old, but like he looks old. Actually, no, he looks pretty good. Zoomed in.
His hair is so he looks balding, but he's not.
He look weird with that hairstyle again.
It's so long.
It looks like the old dude from piping Home Alone, but if he had hair.
He looks like Macaulay Culkin before the drugs. That's a long ass walk he going on.
So I hope you better speed
I
up.
can't wait to see the new Rockstars video where it's just like that ending shot and just like this cavern is actually super important.
It probably is super important. I wouldn't put it past Star Wars.
It's probably gonna be like
Yeah,
a forest cave or
emo.
something like Dagobah.
An ancient forest cave on Tatooine of all places. Well, at least that would give the writers validation for surrounding every single piping event in Star Wars around this one planet.
Dude, like Tatooine, like during the sequel trilogy, has to be so fucking popular. Like it has to be like a tourist hotspot or something.
No, we're not going to talk about the fact that Rey literally had no reason to go to Tatooine at the end of piping episode 9.
What if she just knew?
No, that is so lazy that there's like, oh, Luke and Leia told her that, or Luke told her that from Tatooine go bury the lightsabers. No, why don't you just bury the lightsabers somewhere else, or I don't know, keep them since you're trying to start a new reign of Jedi. Like, you think you want to keep the crystals, the very important crystals that are like super rare to find in your time period? No.
Yeah,
Nah.
especially considering the planet where they came from got turned into a planet killer, then blew up.
Hey, I'd be like that.
Man, when you actually think about some of the things that happens in the sequels, you can literally go down like an entire rabbit hole of why it doesn't make sense.
That's all of Star Wars. It's not just that. It's just there's no nostalgia to hide it.
I promise you
Yeah.
can find validation for even the dumbest things in like the original trilogy. In the sequel trilogy, stuff just happens just to happen.
There's your issue. You're trying to find validation for the dumbest things.
Yeah, but if you were trying to do that line of logic in the sequels, you literally couldn't because things just happen to happen.
You can find validation for everything, just like you
Like,
can
I get
for
it.
the
You're
original.
saying you shouldn't have to find validation if it's a good thing, but at least you can.
No,
Right. Anyway,
you can find you can find validation for Hitler. That don't make it good enough validation.
Nah, you can't
Although,
find
to be fair, let's remember before anything.
The Hitler thing, bro. You literally just brought Hitler into the argument for no reason.
No, because Hitler is a because Hitler. Hitler is a historical figure that has terrible things he's done that can be validated if you look into his mind.
Okay, but like, yeah, maybe you can do that about literally anything except for like the Holocaust and whatever else terrible things he did after World War II. Anything after World War II that Hitler did is invalid.
Suicide? He didn't really do much else before he killed himself.
Homie did the Holocaust, and honestly, that's enough for like 30 lifetimes.
Yeah, but that's not much because he killed himself right after. He got caught lacking and blew his brains out.
For like 6 years.
He got caught lacking and blew his own brains out. Jaden, why did you whisper that like I wasn't gonna hear you?
I forgot we still
Anyway,
recording.
let's not talk about Hitler in the Star Wars show. What do we think
Nah,
about the
because
show?
we got Darth Hitler.
No, we have to talk about the show. We're legally obliged to talk about the show for at least 10 minutes or the episode. What do we think of the show, guys?
We did.
Oh, legally. Since when?
Since I wrote the contract a year ago.
To be considered a critic, you have to talk about the movie even if you didn't watch it.
Oh,
I wanted to talk about the show while the credits were running, but the credits are over. So
the credits weren't important. I saw James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, and that was all.
That was the best ending to a series
yeah,
I didn't see ever.
That was actually really good. Like I know people weren't overhyping it or overhyping something for once. Like that was actually really good.
I wish he killed them. I so wish he killed them.
That's what I said. If I really wish this was not following canon and he actually just killed that man. That would have been so much more satisfying.
Look, the Ahsoka series could be the perfect opportunity to rewrite canon, technically rewrite canon. Because if they're following the lore of Rebels, then there's time travel that is possible.
But that would be depressing. That would be depressing, though, because
technically,
it's
Ahsoka. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That was it. That was literally a statement.
Technically, is Ahsoka even canon?
Yes.
Yeah, very canon, Jaden.
Okay, what is canon now?
And on that note, we're gonna end the episode here. That was a very successful recording. We were really glad to get everybody here. Stay tuned because Miss Marvel will be getting uploaded tomorrow instead. Because why not? I'm lazy. I don't feel like waiting.
Unless this comes out first, then stay tuned for Obi-Wan.
This will absolutely happen first. There is no shadow of a doubt that I'm definitely uploading this one first. It takes priority over that show because this is a finale, and everything will go back to normal.
Over this show because this is good.
Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with Kamala Khan's story, the next part of her story. So stay tuned for that. Goodbye.